How can I take my anger and my fear and put it in an valuable area?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, my name is Quincy Scott Jones, and this is Diversus. Theater voices.
Okay.
All right.
Tell me about the book.
So, hi. So, this is my book. It's called How to Kill Yourself Instead of Your Children. It's a book of poetry, and so, like many African American and BIPOC kids, let me start this way. When I was in college, I had a college roommate who was down, or he thought he was. And he told me, "Oh, I'm sure you had the talk, right? The talk with your parents?" I'm like, sure, I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. And he meant the talk about, how to deal with police. And the funny thing is, it's not a talk. It's many talks. It's conversations. Not only with your parents, but with the world, with entertainment, with media, with history. And that's what I wanted to write this book about. So the many, many conversations that you have about how to be black in America. And this is written at a time of Trayvon Martin, and the time of Rashida McBride, and the time of Ayanna Stanley Jones. This is even before George Floyd, before Ahmaud. This is before Breonna Taylor. And yeah, that's my book. Started this book as Sarah Lawrence. They told me, write what's on your mind, write what is scaring you. And what was scaring me at the time was thinking about having children, and you're raising them, and every day on the news, another child is shot, 14, 13, 12, 11. How do you protect them against that, And yeah, I just kind of wanted to explore that. I try to explore it in different ways. I try to be playful as much as you can with the serious subjects. And I try to sit there and say, well, how can I take my anger and my fear and put it in a valuable area? Mm-hmm. Do something with it.
What was finding a publisher like? What was that process?
Long. Luckily, C&R Press, it's conscious and responsible. So they specialize in political poetry, and they've been very, very helpful. In fact, I had a long talk with them, and I convinced them to donate 10% of the profits to Black Women's Project. Finding a press was basically finding a press that had your same mission. Yeah. And they have beautiful covers. This is Serafina Ha. This is actually a wonderful artist who I contacted and said, hey, do you have any art just lying around that I could use for a book cover? And she said, no, but I'll make you something. And so this is actually an original piece from Serafina Ha. So the first book I wrote in my 20s, I was exploring the ballad form and all its possibilities. I was a younger poet. And that's not, it's the most craft answer, but I definitely was in a different place back then. And I was really, I was struggling to say something in my first book. And this one, I didn't try to struggle to say something. I just let the poem speak, and what came out, came out. Put it together, tear it apart, put it together again, tear it apart again. Get a very small, trusted group of friends to look at it, and only take half their advice. Tear it apart again, and just keep sending it out. And if you get feedback, really just listen to it, take it in, and yeah, play with it. And just keep sending it out.
Are our readers, even if I love what comes after this, are our readers going to keep scrolling and give the work the respect that it needs?